Hey guys, my name's Jacob. I'm a 22-year-old founder who will be moving to New York City in the coming weeks to pursue my entrepreneurial dreams of launching a social media marketing firm. At a very early age, while I was still in college, I was fortunate enough to have been able to launch a very successful startup by the name of Ivoriella. Ivoriella was a clothing company that helped save the elephants and donated a portion of their profits to saving elephants. In the last 18 months, we were able to have donated over $600,000 to SaveTheElephants.org, and we were able to scale and grow this brand using social media. We grew our Instagram following to over 1 million followers in the last 18 months and have over 550,000 followers on Twitter. We were able to make this brand viral using that social media expertise possessed. And social media, while I've never been a fashion expert, social media has been one thing that I would consider myself an expert in. And I will be moving, like I said, to New York City to pursue my dream of starting a social media marketing firm. I have over 10 million followers across a number of different social media platforms, and I'm looking to pursue an investment in New York to grow this network to well over 50 million followers worth of accounts. A typical day of mine would be going to the office around 6 a.m., coming home around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., and not necessarily coming home but leaving the office around that time. I like to go out to dinner with friends and colleagues after work, bullshit, talk about how our days were, and joke around and take our mind off things for a little bit. After that, I usually come home, work a little more, brainstorm ideas, and ideally like to brainstorm ideas with the roommates that I live with and collaborate, hang out in the living room, joke around, but also do so in a productive manner. I'm not a big TV watcher. Haven't owned a TV for the past 2 years. Haven't had cable for 3+ years, and I'd rather be surfing the web, researching different ideologies, reading, or playing strategic games to stimulate the mind. On weekends, my ideal night would be going out for some food and drinks with a number of friends, and going from there to meeting up with more friends around the city at some bars, ideally with live music, dancing, making a bit of a fool out of myself, and doing it all over again the next weekend. As a roommate, I'd consider myself to be organized, to be very laid back, and I know those things kind of contradict themselves, but being organized without being anal. I don't want a roommate that would leave a pile of dishes in the sink and let the sink overflow. However, if there's 1 or 2 dishes left in the sink, I tend to put that away and not make a big deal out of it. I'm not one to judge. I don't really care what people are doing as long as they're not being assholes or have an ego. Um, Another thing that I'd be looking for in a roommate is just somebody that's fun, somebody that's creative, somebody that I can joke around with, but also bounce ideas off of. And in an ideal world, somebody that was a founder or entrepreneur themselves. It would be awesome to live with somebody that lived a very similar lifestyle to mine, and one person that, not only could open up networks to me of people and connections that they've made in the city, but that I could return the favor and do the same too, and we could grow, as founders, as entrepreneurs, and as roommates together. That pretty much sums up what I'm looking for. Hopefully, my perfect roommate is somewhere out there, and hopefully, I can be somebody's perfect roommate out there. But I thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I look forward to hearing back from anybody in the city.